This broadcast of the We Up Elite Summer League is produced by TecGym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors: We Up Elite, Spalding Sugar House, Ballard Hobart American Legion, Post 36, A Simple Love, VT, JB Property Management, Sonnet Building and Remodeling, Bactaw Black Asphalt Services, plus Robert and Sandra TATRO, and also Andy and Pollyanna BLADYKA. We'd also like to thank our community partners: Fact TV, Okemo Valley TV, Claremont Community Television, and Brattleboro Community Television. Highlights of teams and players can be ordered at techgym.net/film/highlights. You can also use that page to request that we follow your team or player. We would also like to thank the community members who have volunteered and donated, making this service possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of local sports, please consider making a tax-deductible gift at techgym.net/support. As always, we'd like to thank all the players, coaches, officials, staff, and fans for supporting local sports. Enjoy the game.
All right, welcome everybody to Ludlow, Vermont for this second round of the 3-4-5 Coed division of We Up Summer League. I'm your host, Will Simoneau with TecGym Sports. So here we have We Up, coached by Noah Cosby. And the BBA Bulldogs, coached by Rick Corbett and Alden Maddox. Alden. No score yet. Our officials today: Jameer Cosby, and Jaden Paul. Nice shot there by the Bulldogs, as they'll get on the board first. Bulldogs just coming off a very close game against the Floodbrook Tigers. This will be 2 in a row for them. And here comes We Up now. Trying to beat this press from Burton, and they do. Here comes Wyatt Paul. And there's Toby Farnsworth. Farnsworth will take the ball in now. Riley Streeter puts up the long ball, a little long. Almost saved there by Paul. Bulldogs now working the ball around. Really in by Farnsworth, and here comes Streeter. Tough defense though by number 8, Benny Redline. Here's Wyatt Paul, fighting inside. Might have got called, let's see if it was a travel or a foul. Looks like he's going to get called for the travel. And the Bulldogs will have the ball at the baseline. No press this time by We Up. They're going to stay back, get set up on defense. Good take there by number 8. And here's Riley Streeter, working against the double team. Looking for help, there's nobody there. Has to let it go. Good effort there by the Springfield 5th grader. Okay, Burton now with the ball and the lead. Trying to move the ball around the outside. Hey, good shot attempt there by 26. With a good block by Farnsworth. Nice get ahead there to 26. And his shot will be good. We don't know 26. That's either Bolden Van Decker or Charlie Starro. We're not sure which. Good ball movement there by Burton. Jackson Tomberg all over that one. Feisty defense. Bulldogs lose the ball out of bounds. That'll be gray ball on the baseline. They decide to go with Farnsworth on the inbound pass. Oh, tries to go long to Streeter, but it's intercepted by 23. Keegan Corbett. Gray ends up with it again. Good attempt there by Farnsworth, trying to hit Streeter past half court. Ends up out of bounds. Here comes Corbett now, on the move. Had a head of steam going there, but good defense by Wyatt Paul. Forces him outside. We up. Definitely favoring the long pass attempts here. Not sure if it's working for him yet. Seems like the Bulldogs are playing a little monkey in the middle. Here's Wyatt Paul now. Inbound to Farnsworth. But there's 26 of the Bulldogs knocking it out of bounds. Tough defense there by Burton. Streeter comes up with it. Makes a move, has an open look. Gets it underneath the pole, and his shot will in. Good teamwork there by We Up. Wyatt Paul gets him on the board. Good defense there by a couple of We Up players. Farnsworth and Tomberg. And they're going to come away with it. Here's We Up now. Short passes seem to be working a little better for him. Yes. Good ball movement there by We Up. And here's Farnsworth. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Paul. Three-point attempt is blocked by Corbett. And here's a breakaway by number 11. He's going to draw a foul. It's number 11, Henry Alden Maddox. And I believe he's shooting too. A 4-2 lead now by Burton, as Maddox has a chance to add to that with one more. A little bit of help there by the official. Get everybody lined up. Good rebound there by 26. Keegan Corbett there, weaving around the court, goes up hard, and he'll draw the foul. And here comes the fifth grader from Manchester Elementary to the line, Keegan Corbett. Corbett's shot just a little high. And I think in this division we're not calling violations if the shooter steps on the line. Hey, that shot is good by Corbett. And here comes Corbett again. There's Tomberg again, fighting hard for the ball. Very impressive play there by the third grader from Springfield. No, from Wethersfield. Shot attempt by Betty Redline is close, just off the side of the rim. Here's Benny again. Grabbed by Farnsworth, oh! And then stolen away by Luca Mayo. Good work there by Merrill, the 5th grader from Dorset. Farnsworth now facing the trap, going to dribble out. Farnsworth had a good head of steam on him there, trying to get by the double team. Let's see what's the call. Looks like he was fouled. He's going to get another shot at it. Farnsworth likes to throw long. Here's Corbin now. Good teamwork there by the Bulldogs as Corbin found Merrill under the basket, and he was able to convert. Good take there by Streeter. Doesn't quite land, but he fights for the rebound. Ends up out of bounds. Good hustle there by the Springfield 5th grader. Corbett tries to get around the defense, but that's number 5. Coburn in his way. Streeter now, trying to find an open player. Say this name?
Merrick.
Merrick. Thank you. That was Merrick Coburn on the defense a moment ago. Shot attempt doesn't land. Luca goes up again. Quite a scrum there under the basket. Here's Coburn trying to get a look. He'll go down, but there's no call. Baron Burton now with a 5-point lead. Trying to get a sense of urgency here. They try to get together their inbound play. Keegan might have been just standing on the line as that ball came back to him. That's going to be wheel ball. Good defense there. Intercept the ball. Rebounded by Streeter. Tough defense though, they're all over him. Here comes number 11. Maddox. He's going to lose the ball out of bounds. And here's Wee Up. Streeter goes long. Good hustle there by Paul. Did he save it in time? No, that's going to be out of bounds. Here comes Baron Burton. Corbett was really moving there. Lost it out of bounds though. And here's Streeter to start off again for Wheel. Trying to cut into this 5-point lead of Baron Burton. Streeter now taking a break. Leaning against the wall. Says, I'll just sit here and chill until the ball comes. The long passes work for him on this one. Gray's going to have it again. It's number 18, Sawyer Sheldon, trying to play tight defense, forced it out of bounds. Here's Paul now. A little bit long on the mid-range. That's going to be white ball as Farnsworth flew in to try to get the rebound. Paul with the rebound, tries to find Farnsworth, but there's a couple Bulldogs in the way. Here's number 8, Benny Redline. Pass knocked away there by Merritt Coburn. Mid-range shot just barely long off the back of the rim. Jump ball there. It's going to come up white. Here come the Bulldogs again. Good find there for number 9. We don't know who number 9 is. That's either Van Decker or Storo. Don't know which is which. Three-point attempt just a little bit short. 26 fires from the foul line, and his shot is good. And that's an 8-point lead now. Someone's got to move if they want the ball. There we go. We up now, fighting through the trap. There's Paul through the triple team. Stolen away, and here's 18 all alone. I think maybe he was going for the alley-oop off the glass. That's going to be a timeout, Gray. Down by 9. Let's see if Coach Cosby can get his team focused and reset here. Ready to go out there and cut into that lead. Bulldogs now got to be happy where they sit, just about ready to go into halftime.
This broadcast of the
Okay, 20 seconds left in the first half. Here comes We Up, trying to get a score. Trying to get a little bit of momentum going into halftime. Bulldogs looking to deny, and they will. That's going to go out of bounds with 14 seconds left, and as the clock's running, doesn't look like we're going to get a chance for another one. Oh, clock will stop there. Just under 8 seconds. Weup's going to have one more chance at it. Farnsworth launches, but it's picked off. Hey, nice shot there to end the half by number 18, Sawyer Sheldon. And the Bulldogs feeling pretty good now going into halftime with an 11-point lead.
This broadcast of the We Up Elite Summer League is produced by TecGym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors: We Up Elite, Spalding Sugar House, Ballard Hobart American Legion, Post 36, A Simple Love, VT, JB Property Management, Sonnet Building and Remodeling, Backtop Black Asphalt Services, plus Robert and Sandra TATRO, and also Andy and Pollyanna BLADYKA. We'd also like to thank our community partners: Fact TV, Okemo Valley TV, Claremont Community Television, and Brattleboro Community Television. Highlights of teams and players can be ordered at techgym.net/film/highlights. You can also use that page to request that we follow your team or player. We would also like to thank the community members who have volunteered and donated, making this service possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of local sports, please consider making a tax-deductible gift at techgym.net/support. As always, we'd like to thank all the players, coaches, officials, staff, and fans for supporting local sports. Enjoy the game. This broadcast of the We Up Elite Summer League is produced by TecGym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors: We Up Elite, Spalding Sugar House, Ballard Hobart American Legion, Post 36, A Simple Love, VT, JB Property Management, Sonnet Building and Remodeling, Backtop Black Asphalt Services, plus Robert and Sandra TATRO, and also Andy and Pollyanna BLADYKA. We'd also like to thank our community partners: Fact TV, Okemo Valley TV, Claremont Community Television, and Brattleboro Community Television. Highlights of teams and players can be ordered at techgym.net/film/highlights. You can also use that page to request that we follow your team or player. We would also like to thank the community members who have volunteered and donated, making this service possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of local sports, please consider making a tax-deductible gift at techgym.net/support. As always, we'd like to thank all the players, coaches, officials, staff, and fans for supporting local sports. Enjoy the game. This broadcast of the We Up Elite Summer League is produced by TecGym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors: We Up Elite, Spalding Sugar House, Ballard Hobart American Legion, Post 36, A Simple Love, VT, JB Property Management, Sonnet Building and Remodeling, Bactaw Black Asphalt Services, plus Robert and Sandra TATRO, and also Andy and Pollyanna BLADYKA. We'd also like to thank our community partners: Fact TV, Okemo Valley TV, Claremont Community Television, and Brattleboro Community Television. Highlights of teams and players can be ordered at
Okay, we're back now for the second half. Here come the Bulldogs, moving the ball. Trying to get inside, but Farnsworth is there to stop. Hey, nice shot there by number 20. That's Luke Camaro. Hey, the long shot works for him there. But the ball whipped away from Tomberg by Merrill. Here's Tomberg now. No, it's going to be white ball. Here comes Benny. Hey, good hustle there by Henry Alden Maddox to save that ball. And he'll get a chance to finish. Oh no, he's going this way. Oh. Going to be called for a travel there on the big loop. Streeter will start him off this time. There's a long ball to Paul. Good shot fake and a clean finish. Good work there by Wyatt Paul, who ends up on the ground. Let's see what this call is going to be. Cosby was going to call it a foul on Paul. And here's the Bulldogs. Farnsworth reels in the rebound, finds Streeter on the other side. Here comes Streeter down the sideline. Did he get forced out? It's going to be gray ball. They're going to say they pushed him out. There's Paul from the corner. Very close. Here's Farnsworth with a chance to put it back. Tough defense, but he gets it. Good shot there by 41, Tucker Farnsworth. No. Toby Farnsworth. Sorry about that. Tucker's his older brother who will play another night. There's Paul and take. 2 more points for Wyatt Paul. And here's Streeter intercepting the inbound pass. Shot rebounded by Paul, and he'll get another one. That's 2 in a row for Wyatt Paul, with help from Riley Streeter, putting on the clamps. And Farnsworth blocked that shot, but forced it out of bounds. It's going to be white ball. Hey, good shot there by number 11, Henry Alden Maddox. Streeter, good give and go. He's got open space. Tries to find Paul underneath. Paul getting ready to go up with it, and he'll draw the foul. They're going to call it on the floor. So here comes Paul from the baseline.
You playing tonight, Drew? You playing tonight?
Look out. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh yeah, it's always a hot one here in Ludlow. Streeter's three-point attempt very close, just off the rim. And it's 17-10 now, Bulldogs lead. And here comes Barry Martin. Mid-range shot is up, rebounded by Streeter. Paul comes away with it, back to Streeter. Tries to find Farnsworth in the corner. Just a little bit long. Here comes Barry Martin now. And Corbett through traffic. Gets almost to the rim before he's forced to the side. Can't quite get a clean look. Here's Farnsworth now taking a lot of contact underneath. These things are starting to get a little bit heated. It's going to be a great ball. Here's Farnsworth launching. Finds Paul at half court. Here's Paul now. Does he see inside? Can't get a good look for a pass as there's tough defense by number 20, Luke Amaro. We up, setting up again. Pass deflected there, shot deflected. Here comes Burton. Corbett tries to go up, but there's Farnsworth in his face. Good defense there by Toby Farnsworth. Long ball there, finds Paul in the middle, but he can't wrap it in, but he does come away with a steal, although it ends up out of bounds. Here's Corbett now. Keegan finds his man. There's Merrill with the rebound. To Corbett, stolen away by Streeter. Stolen back by Corbett. These two have been going at it all day. Farnsworth just able to rope it in. Oh, call the backcourt there. Right, the inbound pass went over. And here's Keegan Corbett. Here come the Bulldogs. Good shot attempt there by Bodie Van Decker. It's not going to land. Van Decker gets the rebound though. Here he comes driving in. Tough defense though by Wee-Up. Not letting a clean look. There's Streeter with some good handles. Finds Paul underneath. Paul dribbles in and goes up with it, drawing the foul. Shot doesn't land, but he'll get two more here. And We Up Elite Down by 7 with 11 minutes to go in the half. Paul has a chance to chip away at it here. First shot on target, just a little short. Let's see if he can step into this one. Oh, Paul's second shot in and out. Rebounded though by Farnsworth. Back to Paul for another chance. Little off balance there as the defense was coming at him. There's Corbin now trying to get around, but it's knocked away by Streeter. Corbin ends up with it somehow. Corbin not having a lot of luck with those baseline shots today. Keeps getting forced to the side. Here's Keegan now. Van Decker picks it up, gets the rebound, but then it ends up gray ball. Paul tried to find number 8, Daxton Boyle, but there's a Bulldog in the way. Feet got a little tied up on that one. And Riley Streeter's going to start him off from the sideline. Corbett reads that one. Finds an open player, Mac Ego. They're going to call the foul on Farnsworth as he was trying to block that shot by number 26, Brody Van Decker. And Van Decker's going to go to the line for a chance to add to this lead. His first shot doesn't land, but he's got another one coming. Just off the back of the rim. And we've got another jump ball. Cosby says that's going to be Gray. Here's Riley Streeter to start him off. There's no we-up players anywhere close. He's going to have to launch it. Easily picked off there by Keegan, who finds Maddox under the hoop for an easy, and then Keegan gets it. Oh no, this is Van Decker with a steal. Finds Maddox again. But that one's brought in by Streeter. Has to fight off a defender or two. Might have drawn a foul. Okay, we're going to have a timeout. Okay, here we go again as we up, moving with the ball. Trying to use those long passes to get by this press of the Bulldogs. Sometimes it works. I think that's going to be gray ball. As we up, we'll have a chance here. Under the hoop. Paul goes up with it. Let's see who knocked it out. All right, looks like Wyatt Paul is going to go to the line. Down by 9, he'll have a chance to cut into that lead. For we up. And Paul's first shot is good. Couldn't ask for better than that. Here comes Corbin now, on the move. Streeter tries to launch into Paul, but there's a couple of Bulldogs in the way. Tomberg goes down but gets back up. Then he's inbound pass. Hey, and there's another bucket by Bodie Van Decker. Farnsworth finds Streeter at half court, who's on a move. Kicks back to Farnsworth. Ball stripped away though. Van Decker's going to come up with it. Shot up and now. Farnsworth with the rebound, protecting against a couple defenders though. And Van Decker's going to come away with the steal. Good pass there. As Van Decker finds Benny Redline with a good finish. Intercepted there by Paul. No, that's a pass received by Paul. Oh, but he's going to lose it. Got tripped up there. Let's see which way the call is going to go. I think they're going to call it a foul. And Paul will get another chance at it. Here in the corner. Tomberg on the move. Might have had too many steps before the first dribble though. Bulldogs now. Still trying to add to this lead. Keeping the pedal down. 3.5 minutes to go. We up, down by 11. Trying to put something together while there's still time. There's Streeter. What's the call? Looks like he stepped out of bounds. Tomberg might have got away with a little bit of a reach there. No harm, no foul. And Van Dekker's going to get another one. Good second effort there by the 5th grader from Manchester. There's Sheldon, pass to Max Ego. And Mac with a nice block there. Streeter now going to have to send it. Tries to find Brett Bapty under the hoop, but there's a couple Bulldogs in the way. Van Dekker's shot bounces out. Here's Streeter with the rebound. Stripped away though by Benny Redline. And Benny gets another one. Sawyer Sheldon there jumps ahead of the inbound pass, knocks it out. And he'll come up with it. Sawyer Sheldon playing tough defense here at the end of the game. Just under a minute left. Bulldogs don't even have to shoot here. They can just move the ball around. They're going to go for another one though. And that'll just about do it for this 3-4-5 division of We Up Summer League. Co-ed, but I think we have all boys teams here. As We Up will make another attempt to try to steal the ball away. It's not going to matter much though, as that'll do it. So, final score, Burton Bulldogs 25, We Up Elite 12. I'm your host, Will Simoneau. Thanks for watching We Up Summer League on TecGym Sports. We'll see you again. We got two more or three more? 3 more games tonight in the JV Boys Division. Stay tuned for those.
This broadcast of the We Up Elite Summer League is produced by TecGym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. We'd like to thank our generous sponsors: We Up Elite, Spalding Sugar House, Ballard Hobart American Legion, Post 36, A Simple Love, VT, JB Property Management, Sonnet Building and Remodeling, Bactaw Black Asphalt Services, plus Robert and Sandra TATRO, and also Andy and Pollyanna BLADYKA. We'd also like to thank our community partners: Fact TV, Okemo Valley TV, Claremont Community Television, and Brattleboro Community Television. Highlights of teams and players can be ordered at techgym.net/film/highlights. You can also use that page to request that we follow your team or player. We would also like to thank the community members who have volunteered and donated, making this service possible. If you would like to have continued coverage of local sports, please consider making a tax-deductible gift at techgym.net/support. As always, we'd like to thank all the players, coaches, officials, staff, and fans for supporting local sports. Enjoy the game.